Dealing with PCOS is one of the most frustrating experiences ever because you're doing all the right things, but your body is just not responding. And actually, the harder you work out, the more weight you gain, and the cleaner you eat, the more fatigued and bloated you feel. I experienced this firsthand for so many years. I was working out 6 to 7 days a week, eating super clean. I went to so many traditional medicine doctors to try to figure out what was going on and how I could manage my symptoms. All of them told me that birth control was really my only option and that I needed to work out more and eat less. After going on my own health journey, I really discovered the root cause of PCOS and how to manage my symptoms. So, in honor of PCOS Awareness Month, let's go through the 5 biggest changes that I made in my PCOS journey that made the biggest impact for me. The first change that I made on my PCOS journey was eliminating all the high intensity workouts that I was doing. I used to spend hours in the gym because I desperately wanted to lose the weight and just feel better. So I was destroying my body in the gym 6 to 7 days a week, but it was actually leaving me more puffy, more inflamed, and actually gaining weight. So instead of my grueling workouts that I was doing, I started focusing on less is more. Low impact strength training a few days per week, and then a lot of walking. The second change that I made on my PCOS journey was focusing on a lot of protein and fiber, but also a whole foods diet and eliminating a lot of protein bars, powders, and all of that processed protein stuff. At the beginning of my PCOS journey, I was really just focused on protein and I honestly did not care how I got there. So I was consuming a lot of protein bars and powders. So instead, I started focusing on a whole foods diet, lots of fiber, whole food protein, and an anti inflammatory gluten free diet. Third shift that I made in my PCOS journey was focusing on balancing my blood sugars. This is the most important thing that you can do if you have PCOS. Focus on regulating insulin and blood sugar. It will change your life and help balance your hormones, lose the weight, all the things. Tracking your blood sugars with a continuous glucose monitor, and then also getting your insulin, A1C, and glucose tested through blood work is very important. Number 4 is supplementation. 5 supplements that are really great for PCOS: omega fatty acids, inositol, short chain fatty acids, berberine, and magnesium. Alpha lipoic acid is also really great for PCOS, and saw palmetto, and zinc. Last but certainly not least is focusing on your circadian rhythm. So trying to get sunlight first thing in the morning, focusing on 8 full hours of sleep, and avoiding blue light before bed. It sounds really simple, but it can make a huge shift in regulating cortisol levels and just reducing inflammation. I hope that was helpful. Comment below if you have any PCOS questions.